I wasn't supposed to be there. Not on that couch, not in that room, and definitely not with him. But life, in all its strange little twists, doesn't ask for permission. It just unfolds. I had just gone through a breakup that rattled me to my core. 5 years with a man who couldn't even say goodbye face to face, just a note on the fridge and his key tossed on the counter. So when my best friend Carrie insisted I crash at her place for a while, I said yes before she finished the sentence. What I didn't realize was that I'd be sharing that apartment with her older brother, Nathan. Nathan was supposed to be out of town for work. Carrie had assured me I'd have the place to myself. But 2 days in, there he was, 6 foot something, messy-haired, quiet, always in gray joggers and a faded Eagles tee that stretched a little too perfectly across his chest. He looked different than I remembered, older, broader, and somehow both rougher and softer at once. We didn't talk much at first. Just polite nods and the occasional, "You want the remote?" The silence suited me. I was trying to disappear. But that silence didn't last. It started one evening when I came home from a walk to find him on the couch, a bottle of wine open on the coffee table, the soft glow of an old rom-com playing on the screen. "You like Notting Hill?" I asked, raising a brow. He smirked. "Only when I'm depressed." I hesitated before sitting next to him, not close, but not far either. The wine was already poured, 2 glasses. He offered me one without a word. I took it. We didn't talk much that night, just watched. But when Julia Roberts gave that famous line, "I'm just a girl, standing in front of a boy," he glanced at me. Not long. Just a second. But it landed like a storm. From then on, it became a ritual. Movie nights. Casual laughs. Shared wine. Quiet glances. Harmless, right? One night, I couldn't sleep. I padded into the living room in my oversized tee and socks. He was there, sitting in the dark with only the glow of his phone. "Insomnia?" he asked. "Yeah," I sighed, sinking into the couch next to him. He leaned back. "You miss him?" I didn't answer right away. Sometimes I wonder if I ever really had him. Nathan nodded slowly. "Then maybe it's good he's gone." There was a pause. A quiet kind of understanding. "Can I tell you something?" I whispered. "Always. I think I'm more afraid of being wanted than being alone." He turned to me, his voice low. "You've always been wanted, Rachel. You just never noticed." My chest tightened. His hand was suddenly close. Not touching. But I felt the heat of it. His breath matched mine, slower, shallower. "I should go to bed," I said. "You could stay." That's when it started. My body leaned before my mind could stop it. Our lips brushed, barely, but the fire behind that almost kiss was enough to make me forget every ounce of logic. I stood up. "I can't." "I know," he said. But he didn't move. The next few days were awkward. We barely spoke. I blamed the wine, the mood, the movie, the moon. Anything but the truth, that I'd felt something. Something dangerous. Then came the storm. Literally. A blackout swept the block. No lights, no TV, no phones. Just candles and the occasional crack of thunder. He was on the couch again. I joined him. This time, we didn't talk. Just sat, side by side, as the wind howled and rain battered the windows. "I don't want to be scared anymore," I finally whispered. "Then don't be." And then it happened. His hand found mine. Slowly, like he was giving me time to pull away. But I didn't. I let it stay. I let him pull me closer. Our lips met, soft and hesitant, but charged. Like two live wires finally touching. We didn't rush. Every movement was deliberate, careful, almost reverent. His hands cradled my face, my back, my heart. He kissed me like I mattered, like I was a symphony he wanted to memorize. The couch creaked under our weight as we tangled into each other, not lustful, not needy, but desperate in a different way. Desperate to be seen. To be chosen. At one point, I pulled back, my breath shaking. This isn't right. I didn't come here for this. He rested his forehead against mine. No, but maybe you needed it. I'm not over him. I'm not asking you to be. I closed my eyes. My fingers traced the line of his jaw. I don't know what this is. Neither do I, he said. But I know what it's not. It's not just a couch. And this isn't just comfort. That night, we stayed on the couch. Wrapped in each other. Not talking. Not rushing. Just breathing. And for the first time in months, I slept soundly. The days that followed blurred. More touches. More silence. More questions I couldn't answer. Then Carrie came home. She took one look at me, at Nathan, and her eyes narrowed. What did I miss? Nothing, we both said at once. She rolled her eyes. Right. For weeks, we played the game. We weren't together. We weren't anything. But we gravitated. I'd cook, he'd clean. I'd laugh, he'd lean closer. Our lives merged without permission. One Sunday morning, I woke to the smell of pancakes. I padded into the kitchen and found him humming, flipping pancakes like he was born for it. He turned when he saw me. Coffee's brewing. Hope you like cinnamon. I do, I smiled, leaning against the counter. He slid a plate toward me. I want to take you out. I blinked. What? Dinner. Real dinner. No couch. No storm. Just you and me. I hesitated. Are you sure? I've never been more. That night, he took me to a rooftop place downtown. Lights sparkled around us. He wore a button-down. I wore a dress I hadn't touched in months. He reached across the table, his thumb brushing over mine. You let it happen, he said. I looked down. Yeah. Do you regret it? I shook my head. No. I just didn't expect it. Sometimes the best things come when we least expect them. The months rolled by. And that couch. It became our story. A joke. A memory. A beginning. Eventually, I moved out, not far, just across town. Nathan helped me set up. That night, we sat on my new couch, wrapped in a blanket, his hand resting on my knee. Full circle, he said. Yeah. But this time, he whispered, pulling me close, you're not running away. No, I said. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.